Hello, 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 Libras. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. My name is Patty, for your first timer. I'm here to do your reading for the 24th through the 30th of January. We're at the end of the month already, guys. We're already into a new moon. This has just been a really interesting month with the planets. For those of you that don't know me, I do mix downloads from divine astrology and numerology together. These are all energies that sort of play between each other. So, but the main one that I do focus in on is the downloads from divine, from the second dimension, because those are messages for you. Sometimes they're in the cards, through the cards, sometimes they're not. So I'm an intuitive empath, very intuitive empath. So a lot of the times it's not even the cards. It's just what he's giving to me. So anyway, for just one quick announcement for everyone. If you are a subscriber, you get free readings and also coaching. So this is something Divine and I had discussed. Actually, he told me to do, because this is a talent and a gift that he gives me. It is not to be really monetized. So as you see, my channel isn't that big and I don't care. It is just to help somebody through their struggles, challenges, everything like that. So 2022, you can get free downloads can get free readings or coaching. If you don't know what kind of coaching I do, please go to my website, divinewarriorintuitive.com. I do life balance, dating, health coaching, fitness coaching. I've been around the block quite a bit. So definitely whatever you need, if you're going through something, I do help a lot of sexual abuse victims, because I've been through that as well. So this is something that I'm just giving back. You want to donate, there's a button there on my channels that you can donate, just in the corner there, a cup of coffee, whatever. If you can't, don't worry about it. This is for subscribers to my channel only. So, and please, I hope you like and share it anyway. So let's get going here. I am still waking up. I am sleeping like a rock these days. I don't know what it is, but boy, I am sleeping heavy. I think it's probably around, my brother was murdered on January 27th of 1994, and this is the time that this has. So when I'm recording this, I recorded some yesterday on the 27th. So I think a lot of that energy is just really heavy around me, so it allows me to get tired super easy. Because his killer was never found. So, I mean, they sort of know who did it, but he was never found. So, anyway, 26 years later, it's still fresh in my mind like it was yesterday. So, all right. So, let's get going with you guys and see what the divine has planned for you for this week and your future week. Yes, I'm going to do current energies and future energies as well. Interesting. Interesting. Whoa, okay. Popping out. And then I'm going to go to your spread. Okay, I'm a little tired today. I'm not as bouncy and jumpy as everything. I'm working way too much, trying to get balance back in my life there. So, Divine is saying that this is your card. What is going on with you this week that you need courage and strength? Because it's waking the lion within you. It's the number 10. So apparently you'd need some courage or strength to finish something up. Finish, I don't know, a project. Maybe you need to finish something with your work. Maybe there is a relationship that needs to finish. But definitely is waking the lion. The lion's all about courage and strength. This is something that you really have to seek deep. Thank you. So he says you need to get it from your root. So the root chakra, the root chakra is where your grounding is. And he will help you pull that out. He's saying, I will help you get that when it's needed. And I'll give you an experience in these last couple of weeks. I had to work with somebody I hired. But she has not been stepping up to the plate, and it is not a good situation, so it's been very hard to work with her. And so I've had to really pull my courage and strength to be kind and loving and teaching and everything of that. You guys, I have a shadow side just like you guys do. And so what I'm trying to get at is sometimes we have to pull this out and ask Divine's help. So I prayed my brains out. I was like, Divine, it's got to be you. I can't be this today. I just don't have it in me. So sometimes we have to ask for that from that second dimension, from our helpers, from the other side. And what was really, really interesting for those 2 days that I had to work with her, there was a love that I cannot explain that came out and really helped her and really mentored her as I would never do. So this is something that really showed me that love and Divine will come through when he really needs you to be that way. So when this week comes, really pay attention when you're getting that nudge to back up or say, yes, go be strong in your authentic self. Be strong in what you need to say. Be strong in what you are wanting from somebody. This is this week's energy. It's the number 10 because something is trying to end so that there's a new thing coming into your life. I don't know what that is, okay? But this is a process of growing strength and courage. And thank you, he says, and be confident in yourself, in who you are. So that I don't know who that comes from, but be confident in yourself and who you are. Thank you for that download. The spider is your current energy. It's the number 6. This is about a process that you need to go through. This is about creative process. With the spider, though, the spider creates a web. That web can be very beautiful. It can be very big. It can be very limitless, or it can be very, very small. I don't know what this week is for you for building that courage, but you need to build that web in a beautiful, creative, limitless way. That does take courage. That does take strength, because sometimes we have to cut things off that we really like or we really, really want, but we have to cut them off in order to grow. I did that bodybuilding. I had to unfortunately say goodbye to some friends because they were not healthy for me. I did it in love, but I was just like, you know what? I'm moving in a different direction. And if you want to, join me. But of course, no, they don't want to because they're happy where they are. And that's their journey. So just know that sometimes we're going to have to sacrifice in losing some of people that are not healthy for us, and that are not good for us, that are not growing for us, whether it be at work, whether it be at home, whether it be your friends. And if it's a family member, would you allow your friends to treat you in a manner that you wouldn't, in a negative manner, talking back, yelling at you, that kind of a thing? Same thing. You don't want to have your friends do that, or your family do that too. So this is sort of something where you're going to have to strategize, because it's going to take a loving, kind heart to do it. Okay, this is the chess queen. This is your future energy. This is where you're going to have to trust the second dimension is in control, not you. Okay, the second dimension is working here. They're strategizing. They already know what's going on. That they meaning the Trinity, God, divine, that kind of a thing, angels, everything on the other side. We don't know what's on the other side. We just know there is a second dimension, definitely. However, this is a time to strategize. This is time to figure out what it is you really, really want, where your courage and strength needs to come from, and acknowledge that this is what you need to pull from, because the Lion, again, is your key card here, your strength and your courage. It is really hard to stand up for yourself a lot of the times. It's hard to stand up and be yourself because people want to put a mask on. So that mask needs to come off and show who you really, really are. All right. Yes, walk in the truth. Walk in the truth. First card out is the King of Swords and the Page of Swords. And he's facing. So there's something coming again this week that you're going to really need to walk in the truth on. Okay, something that is going to be moving forward that says, hey, yeah, you're going to have to walk in the truth. And it is going to take this courage and this strength to do that, okay? It is going to say, okay, I really need to not back down and stand up for what I believe in and who I am. But you could, and this is limitless for you. Again, we're working with the spider, the number 6, the web, what we spread out. It's sort of like the law of attraction. What we put out there is what we come back in and attract. Like the spider's web, if we put it out there, and what is going to come and stick to our web, we get to engulf. Sort of a creepy way of saying it, but that's basically what we are. We attract what we put out. So we can attract a really sickly dead bug into our web, and that's not good nutrition, good fitness, good thoughts, positive thoughts, that kind of a thing. Again, that's not walking in your absolute truth, whatever this is for you. But also too, we could have, a very juicy, good, healthy bug in our web. This is a really sick scenario. Why is Divine using this? Anyway, so just trust that the second dimension is trying to allow you some of the good to come in your life, because if you look at the astrology end of it, we're moving up. We're moving sort of out of the birthing canal, okay? We're not going to ever be out of the pandemic per se, as far as the viruses. They're going to be around like the flu. However, we are moving up and out. We're getting out of that really hard part. We're accepting. We finally got to the point where we're going to accept the changes that are happening. Definitely want to, look at that. But we are coming out of the channel, the birthing channel. All right, let's see what else is going on with you. That page is really facing that. So for somebody, it's going to be really, really hard to take your mask off. This is really, and again, we're talking about something that needs to be shared in truth, because we are still in the Mercury retrograde, guys. That's about communication. This is something that's, okay. Is going to help you transform into a higher self, a higher dimension, a higher self. Okay. Somebody's their worst enemy, their own worst enemy. Somebody is like setting themselves up for good things, and then you sabotage it. I don't know who that is for. We've got decision making. We have lots of choices that we can do. And this person seems to, I don't know who this is, but seems to back down because of, you don't have the courage or the confidence. I want to say, keep hearing confidence. You don't have the confidence in something, but you've got something that you're trying to make a decision on, something that you're trying to do. And the only way, and you're confused, somebody might be confused because of a worldly thinking process, and you're not listening to divine. The second dimension. The second dimension is your higher self, your higher being, your higher frequency, your higher power. That is where absolute truth lies. Okay? Earthly, worldly truth is always changing. It never stays the same. Because Earth is always changing, world is always changing, and it is from people, not from the second dimension, not from that higher power, or whatever you want to call it. All right, but definitely you have a choice and an opportunity here for something. This is going to be the law of attraction for you guys again, because you have opportunities here, and this here is your choice. However, the world is right there. Here's that limitless spider web again, where you can make your spider web as big as you want or as small as you want. You can limit yourself as much as you want, or be limitless and say, you know what, I'm going for it. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to go for the flow. I'm going to have confidence in who I am. I'm going to love who I am. I like who I am. And I am just going for it. I'm going for the flow. This is where this is going to be really, really a hard challenge for you, where you need this confidence, this strength, this courage, because you're going to have to make a choice about something, because there's a number 10 here. Not twice. Now, there's a number, there is the number 10 twice here. So something definitely is trying to end. We've got 2 number 10s. Okay. Something is trying to end so that you can have the world. This is the number 3 in numerology. So the thing is, the world is at your feet. Thank you. That was beautiful. The world is at your feet. And it's your choice to go beyond. However, there is this human side of you that there's something painful that did cause you to lose that confidence, that to lose the courage, to lose the something that somebody may have done, said, did, that was very deceitful, not kind, not nice, whatever it was to you, you need to put that sort of, not make that part of your core of why you're moving forward, because then that creates a fear. Fear drives a lot of people, a lot more than we want. And here's the thing, if you allow that fear to go away and you become confident in yourself and strong in yourself and really believe who you are, take the mask off and believe who you are. I need to get a mask because I use that scenario a lot. Actually, I collect masks. I should pick one. But the thing is that definitely you take the mask off and you're going to see a complete change in your world. Tower card, major change. Something happening that will really alter a change. So whatever it is that you need to finish, sacrifice, get rid of it, whatever it is, this is your challenge card, because some people are going to say, nope, I don't want to get rid of, and we hang on to somebody that is not even good for us. Why do you do that? Why do we do that? Why do we hang on to somebody that is not good for us at all? Because it's comfortable, and it's change if we move away from that. Same with a job. Why do we put up with a job we walk into that we absolutely hate? It really brings our spider web down, and it's just very small. It's not fun, anything of that nature. We just hang on to it because it's comfortable. This is a time to trust in your future energies and really strategize from a second dimension, from a higher frequency, from a higher vibration. And that's going to bring you that courage and strength that you need to make whatever it is decision you're trying to make. Because then you're walking in truth and you're not walking in pain and fear. I don't know who that's for. All right, let's see what else we have. 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords, Knight of Swords. Wow. Wow. The reason why I'm saying that, because I'm doing 3 things in my head at once. I'm doing astrology, I'm doing downloads, I'm doing, the cards, and I'm doing numerology. So the number 3 has shown up here 3 times. Acknowledging what it is that is going on with you is so important that it's in the forefront. Everything else has to be put on the back burner for right now, because there's something that created this pain that you need to share and talk about, because that's where you're putting your mask on, is that you're not sharing the pain or the hurt or whatever it is, and it's messing up your karma, it's messing up your chakras, it's messing up your energies, it's messing everything up. You've got to talk about this, whatever it is. And that's why, and I'll do another plug, is that's why my channel is free. That's why I said that 2022, free readings, free coaching for whatever it is that you need if you're a subscriber. This is for you to be able to come to a confidential, safe place and share what you need to share, and get possibly some coaching and help to get you through whatever it is you're trying to get through, or make a decision. Okay, so this is definitely 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords. Something's going on for your future, and you really need to begin to strategize in a higher vibration, higher light. I can't make this stuff up. And we got the Knight of Swords. We got swords all over the place here. So we have 2, excuse me, I said the Page of Swords. That was the Knight of Swords. No, that is the Page of Swords. Excuse me. I'm tired today. Sorry, guys. So definitely want to pay attention to that. Okay, let's see if there's anything else divine for our Libras. Before we go, but something is definitely, somebody is really fighting change. Somebody is really against change right now. And they're against getting away from this person who's actually very deceitful, or not honest, or lying, and it's messing up this is messing up your future. Okay, it's not where you're supposed to be. 6 of Pentacles, this is a give and take this is give and take with some person. Remember I said to have to sacrifice, you're going to have to let go of something. And somebody's a taker, definitely a taker. Seven of Pentacles, more decisions. And it might have to do with money. Maybe they borrowed money, they never paid it back. They took the money, they never paid it back. They never did anything to show any care that they were going to pay it back. That's very hard. That does a lot. It's like when somebody says, oh, you know, can I borrow, you know, $500? I'll pay you back when I get my taxes. Don't do it. They're not going to pay you back. Majority of the time, I'd say 9 times out of 10, they don't pay you back. There is that 1% that does pay you back, but if you loan money out, just know that when you loan it out, it's probably gone. Okay, and then if you can afford to do that, I don't loan money out anymore. Just don't do it. Queen of Wands. Again, more conversations, more talking, more getting affirmations, trying to be who you are, trying to trust in the second dimension, trying to expand your web to as far as you can. That means expanding your aura. And the way that you do that, the way that you expand your aura is lift yourself in love and light and joy and calmness and peace. Okay, and that begins to expand that. But as soon as you start to get fear, anger, jealousy, those are all insecurities, those are all things of fear, then your aura begins to go down and your chakra is all off kilter. All right, so key summary for this reading: definitely divine is trying to get some courage and strength in you, some confidence. I keep hearing the word confidence in you to be able to be yourself. Do what you need to do to expand your horizons, expand what you need to do to walk in truth this week. You've got some type of opportunity here in the center of your reading that you're going to have to make a choice about. And just know that if it is for you and your passion and your desires and love, you move forward with it. If it is not for you, if you're doing it for somebody else, if you're doing it because somebody wants you to do it, it is not for you, and it may not be, and your spider web is going to be smaller because it's sort of like divine going up there and going, oh, here we go again. They didn't do it for themselves. They're always doing it for somebody else. Yes, we help, but we take care of ourselves first. All right. Again, this is to acknowledge that the trust that divine, have trust in divine. Trust me, I lived worldly, did everything by world decisions. And then when I switched to, actually I was humbled to the spiritual way of living. I don't need to really strategize anymore. I just wait for him to tell me what to do and I move. And then life is abundantly blessed. Trust me, it is very abundantly blessed. And I will never go back to the world way. Those vibrations are really low, very low vibrations. And I don't want to do that. So it will change your world. It'll rock your world like no tomorrow. All right. So I hope this is a good reading for you. I hope this helped in some way. Again, don't forget, if you're a subscriber, you have free readings, free coaching. Go to my website, divinewarriorintuitive.com. See all the different coachings. Ignore the prices, because if you're a subscriber, it's free. If you would like to donate for a cup of coffee or whatever from when we do one of those, it's great. You don't have to. This is for you. This is a gift and a talent that divine wants me to share with you, for you, and hopefully to help you and guide you. So I hope you have a great week. We'll see you on the next reading. Don't forget to walk in absolute truth and love. Take care, guys.